All right, let's look at number 6, just for the heck of it. So convert radian to degree. So we're in radians. That means we want radians to go away. We want to be replaced with degrees. So pi radians is 180 degrees. I guess you can go straight to the calculator on that one because the pi's would go away. So your answer won't have pi in it anyway. So 11 times 180 divided by 6 is 330. And 330 degrees. Let's also do one where we go degrees to radians, because that's where I want it in terms of pi. So let's pick one. Negative 12, number 10. So I want the degrees to go away, and I want to replace it with radians. So 180 degrees in the bottom, pi radians in the top. And again, I want my answer in terms of pi, so I'm going to let the calculator do the reducing. Negative 12 divided by 180. I don't know what that is, but the calculator does. Negative 1/15. So negative pi over 15. So leave your answer in terms of pi. Okay, so yes, that's the same thing as negative 0.209, but I don't want negative 0.209. I want negative pi over 15. All right, 17 through 20, okay with those, or do we need to do one of those? 20? Let's do 20. The second hand on the clock is 6 inches long. If it moved a length of 9.4 inches, arc length, how many seconds have elapsed? Okay, so L is 9.4. Radius is 6. I guess we must have a picture of this, but maybe it would help. So L equals R theta. 9.4 equals 6 times theta. So 9.4 divided by 6 is 1.57 radians. Okay, but that's the angle it's passed through. That's not how many seconds have elapsed. But let's set up a proportion. So this is a new type of problem. We haven't done one quite like this. We traveled 1.57 out of what's all the way around in radians? What is it all the way around in radians? 2 pi. So that's going to equal, so that's our radian side. Let's do a seconds side. We don't know how many seconds elapsed, but how many seconds is it all the way around a clock? 60. So we can set up a little proportion and cross multiply and go from there. 60 times 1.57 equals 2 pi x. 60 times answer divided by, oh, be careful when you divide by 2 pi, make sure you're dividing by parentheses 2 pi. Otherwise it's going to divide by 2 and then multiply by pi. So 14.96 seconds have elapsed. Again, 94 divided by 2 pi versus 94 divided by parentheses 2 pi. Those are not the same thing, so be careful when you divide by 2 pi. Make sure you're dividing by 2 pi, both of them. For number 16, is there really anything you can do, I guess, is the question. And I think the answer would be no. You'd be stuck with 67 pi over 180. Once we get into these, we're going to hit more familiar angles that will reduce to simpler things. But right now we want to get used to all of them, and then we'll sort of narrow it down to the ones we want to deal with.